Hi, I'm Karen Yellick, Chief Operating and Financial Officer of Indego Africa.
I'm Deirdre King, Creative Director at Indego Africa.
And you're watching AFK Insider. Indego Africa is a nonprofit social enterprise, and we partner with women artisans in Rwanda. We do two things. We provide them access to the global markets to sell their goods, and we also provide access to education. The wraparound program of education, in addition to the income generation they attain through selling their products through Indego Africa's distribution channel, is what provides the independence.
So right now we are working with close to 500 women in 13 different cooperatives, and cooperatives are groups of artisans. It's a legal form in Rwanda. We find them in a variety of ways. Now that our profile has grown in the US, but also in Rwanda, we are often approached by groups of women, and sometimes that's by the individual artisans, sometimes it's by volunteers or representatives of those groups that know there's a skill and they're looking for a market and for buyers of their products. Our team in Rwanda is fantastic, and they're our eyes and ears on the ground. They are always hearing about new cooperatives that are formed or certain skills that might be a great asset to the Indego Africa line. So they're telling us about what they hear, and oftentimes we have clients here in the US that are looking for a particular skill. So they're looking for embroidery or beading or a certain material, and so our team in Rwanda is then on the lookout, and they're asking around, they're looking for what they can find, and they're even asking our current cooperative partners if they know of anyone. So we're finding them in lots of different ways. It's kind of exciting to find new cooperatives that might be good partners. And then once we do hear about them, we go and we visit, our team goes and visits, they ask them, what are they working on, what are their skills, they look at the product readiness and the market readiness. And then most importantly, they're talking to these groups of women about what it means to be an Indego Africa partner and what partnership for us means. It's a business partnership. We want them to be completely on board and willing to work with us, and excited to hopefully receive training and to receive orders and design help and to be a very intimate partner of ours. So it's a fun process to bring new cooperatives on board, and we're constantly doing it. It's difficult to establish trust in Rwanda as an organization coming in and looking to be a business partner. And what's really fantastic is that our team in Rwanda, they're Rwandan. They're able to communicate with these groups of women in Kenya, Rwanda, and not have to have a translator, to be able to understand the cultural significance and the issues around partnership and around an international NGO coming in to work with them. So that really establishes trust right off the bat for us, and we are immensely appreciative of having that trust. And then beyond that, we do like to keep it fun and keep it light and talk to the women about what's going on in their lives and in their cooperatives and what's happening with their children and everything like that. So it's not all business. We definitely like to have fun, and because of that, it is a very close partnership.
One of the things I'm proudest of with Indego is how deeply embedded we are in the community. And we do receive a lot of inbound calls, even from a pharmaceutical company, about how we do it. One of the other dimensions is once a month we do a home visit with cooperatives. Abasange was a cooperative I visited when I was in Rwanda, and you go to someone's home in the cooperative. The whole cooperative attends, as well as the Indego Africa team. You have a meal, people talk. If translation is needed, that's done too. We dance. It really helps cement the bonds. And to echo Deirdre's point, there is a very deep level of trust that has developed over the past 5 years between Indego and its partners. In the immediate impact is the income that's generated from the orders we're procuring, and the long-term impact is the benefit they receive from the education programs that help them deepen their entrepreneurial and business skills. We offer trainings in literacy, English, technology, business management, design training, and we're even in the process of developing a leadership institute. Many of the women in our cooperatives have gone on to become leaders in their own communities, which is one of the things we highlighted in this year's social impact statement. 5 years ago, the social impact we were measuring was more about food and housing security. Now we're seeing, because the income has been steady over the past 5 years, that they're much more aspirational. Extra income is going to send their children to school, to buy a little plot of land or goat, some chickens. Many of the women set up their own side businesses or as a co-op do things like rent wedding clothes. So it's really exciting to see both the immediate and the long-term impact evolve.